I'm going to show you guys how to make a crushing metal bass tone right at home so that you can go from this to this. Alright, so first off I'll show you what I'm using for bass. Right here I got the Impact Studios Inferno and Avalanche bass. Blend these two in together. I dropped the Avalanche down just a little bit just because it's a little more bassy, and the Inferno's a lot clankier. I route the tracks into two separate tracks, one for low clean sound and one for high dirty sound, and then those are routed into a main bass bus. Here I got my main EQ for the low clean, and then here's the high dirty. That's what that sounds like with just the EQs on them. Here's that solo, this is just a low section. I usually have to do a tight notch right around 120, between the 115 and 130 area, to get those really boomy lows out. And then on the high dirty section, I usually just high pass and low pass by preference. And then here's where it gets a little more interesting. Now here I'm using FabFilter Saturn. It's a multi-band distortion that lets you select different EQ bands to distort. So like here I got my everything below 297 complete muted. And then I got two bands, one for mids and then one's for the highs. This is a really cool plugin because it's got different types of saturation that you can use, ranging from really clean ones to absolutely just crazy distortion. I generally use the gentle saturation, and I boost that quite a bit with the drive. And then I really boost the presence knob on there and keep everything else pretty balanced at 0. Alright, and then in the high band, my band 3, I drop the presence quite a bit. And then I give that one a heavy saturation to really dirty up the really high frequencies. And it keeps the mids pretty high and the treble low. Yeah, it just kind of smoothens out the treble section up there. And then the third one in the chain is the Ignite Amps Benevolent Tyrant Screamer. And I run it kind of just like a boost, pretty much like I do on my guitars. Alright, let's head over to the low clean. Turn that one back up, and then you're kind of getting the basic foundation of what the tone starts out at. And then we're going to head over to the main bus here. Here I've got the main bus EQ. I'm boosting the 750 really high because I find it blends really well with the guitars. Drop a little 3K, and then same here again with that with the boomy frequencies. It's just mostly to preference. Mostly when I'm changing keys, I'm noticing I'm having to change it around, so it's never preset. Alright, let's go to the amp section now. Okay, there we go. Alright, so here, I got the gain up pretty high. I'm boosting all these extra toggles for the deep brighten shape. I'm boosting the mids quite a bit. I keep the treble generally around 9-10 o'clock. I keep that balance completely down. Okay, yeah, really nothing on here that I change. Yeah, this right here is honestly the biggest game changer in the whole thing. I'm using the 57 on access here for the cab sim. Alright, so this is my heavy EQ here. I mostly use this one for tone shaping. Here's where I get a lot of my clankiness from. And then, again with that boom notch. Here's the before after the bass bus. Alright, let's see how that sounds with the drums. And here it is in the whole mix. And that's pretty much how I get my bass tone. Thanks for watching, guys. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Bandcamp.